What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video series where I am going to be studying poker every single day for the next 30 days to see how much better I can get. Basically, go through a training with you guys, set myself up with a new drill, and we'll practice it. So again, we're going to do cash games only rather than like tournaments or anything else. 6 players. The rake will go any size. Starting pot or starting spot, we'll do the pre-flop, just like we would in a game. You can practice if you always want to go against 4 bets, whatever. We're just gonna select everything. I think that's pretty good. The board you can select if you want it to be disconnected, connected, you want it to be paired up, you want it to be a flush draw, rainbow, anything like that. You can always select if you always want to play against ace high boards, like, and you really struggle with those. Hands, you can select how many hands you want to be selected or unselected. So you can go again 10% of hands, 100% of hands, or you can go down to like 0 and only select like 4 or 5 hands, whatever you want. So we're going to go with 100% of hands. And then mode, we will go full hands. We don't want to just practice like the pre-flop, but if you wanted just to practice flops, you could do that. Show results after a mistake. So you make a mistake, it'll tell you what the correct answer is and why. RNG mode. RNG mode is used by randomization to decide when the RNG mode is best. The best answer is actions. RNG mode off. RNG low. Okay, so just a little RNG mode. Time bank if you want to be timed. We don't. Session means 20 hands, then it'll go over. 50 hands, then it'll go over. So we'll always do that. Multi-tabling is going to be coming soon. Display mode if you want anything to be shown or hidden or whatever. Let's see, what am I looking for? And let's select learning mode is off. Save this as YT drill so that we have this every day, and we're going to do 20 hands. Again, we can kind of switch up the players to see how we want to do it, but 20 hand session. Again, it'll tell us everything that we've done right. Oh, why is this on? I don't want this like little thing to be on. Hang on. I don't remember. What is that makes that go on? Because I thought learning mode. Oh, sorry. Learning mode needs to be on. That's right. It seems backwards, but whatever. No, it's not learning mode. What is it? Why do we get percentages here? Show hints. Is that what it is? Okay, show hints. You don't want show hints on. Okay, I want to restart. Okay, so raise, re-raise is a 4 bet. This is the easy call. It'll also tell you guys, again, you can go back, you can see what the different best spots are, etc. And make different decisions there. So 10, 6, 2, potential flush draw. In a situation like this, it's an easy call. Again, and you can also see what would have been better in that situation, whatever. Easy call again. All in. Easy call. We can also go here to our settings, and I also want to change the mode. Display, where am I looking for? So we'll do actually action because I think that that's going to be a little bit better. So 24, he goes all in. Ace Jack is a fold. Perfect. That would be a terrible call. All right, so we played 3 hands. We'll go through the rest of the 20, and then hopefully we're good. I'm still learning, so I've definitely messed a lot of things up. I like to do it after every action so that you can see what the better option is. And we played that pretty well. Jack 10. He checks, we check. We could have made a small bet. And again, you can go change move. You can, whatever. So if you want to go back and you want to make that bet, you go, okay, I see why. and figure it out. You also can see like different ranges here, strategy for the, hand information, strength. So no made pairs here, draw combos, gut shot. So again, I don't know most of the verbiage here, so we can kind of continue. I think that's just a check there. So we're doing okay. The 8, we're drawing dead. I don't really, this is where we don't have anything. So what do? You just check up, right? There's literally nothing else you can do. And honestly, I can't wait to see my progress after 30 days. I hope I have like $1 million. If I have $1 million, yo, donation. Or I mean, not donations. I wouldn't ask for a donation. Giveaways. I'd be doing hella giveaways if we won. All right. Pair of aces. He calls 9. For value here, I kind of am thinking that the call, right? Because we want him to re-raise. But maybe we make him pay for it with just a light 25. Oh, we're getting it. Oh, it's starting to click. And I've been working on this the last day. I got to tell you guys, I had no idea what I was doing yesterday or the day before yesterday. And then maybe the day before that. Otherwise, it's been 3 days. And I was just like, man, I don't understand it. And now I'm starting to get it, man. I'm starting to understand. All right, we raised 25. He goes all in. Easiest call of my life, dude. Bing, bing. Let's go. We're at 91% GTO score. We're making a couple of mistakes, and honestly, that's okay. But look, we have made no inaccuracies. We've made no wrong moves, and we've made one blunder, which was, I think, for an example, something like that. All right. Pair of jacks. He goes all in with jacks. We're up. We raise. Hijack. We raised to 25. He goes all in. Everybody else is folded around. Let's play safe for a fold. Again, it's slightly, you want to call that slightly more than fold. I don't like the idea, I guess, of going all in all the time. So, yeah. Okay, he goes all in, easy fold. So, again, it's also... excuse me. It's also important to understand where your opponents are in that position as well. So whether or not they are doing something good or whether they are doing something not so good. Okay, ace 10. He goes all in again. What's with all these all ins, dude? Easy fold. Always folding. Always folding off suited non-paired hands, I would say, is probably the best option. Dude, we're actually killing it right now. We're doing pretty good on time. This episode will be a little bit longer. Small blind raises to 11. It's not super strong. The small blind in this position is not super strong. We're on the button, so we get to make the next call. Always going to need to do that. 9-6-4. And we can look up here that he checked. It'll also, I believe you can change like how you would play from the other side as well. So that's kind of cool. Now let's go back to us. But yeah, it is kind of cool to play from the other side. Small bet is acceptable there. So is this... I don't know some of the verbiage. I guess we're going to have to, like, ace high, king high, no made hands. So this is telling you what the possibility is. I'm kind of confused. All right, let's continue. I wonder if that's what's telling you like what you have. Easy check. Not correct. It's either a big bet or a small bet. And again, because yeah, I guess I have to watch and learn a little bit more about these. Yeah, I guess I don't fully understand all of these. But again, we can, we'll just continue out. The nines, pair of nines, so I think in a situation like this, a small bet would be okay. It's an absolute blunder. How is that a blunder but like 14, 20, 30? So it needs to be a big bet. Because the chances of... Well, it's king high or ace high. Chances of an ace high, I guess. That's why you would raise. Well, no, what if we raise, check the small blind? If we played as him. Oh, because he probably does have the ace high. Got it. So that's why he would bet, check that. Ah, you can switch, and it explains why. I get it. Because again, we are winning very good with ace high. Okay, so red is your opponent. Green is you. Got it. Okay, makes sense. Got it. All right. Wait, I want to play back as me. Let me go back to me. Okay, we're kind of messing up here, but jacks is a check. Okay, a small bet. All right. Queen's on a board like this. Check. River is a 7. Board like this. In a position here. 89. That's a check. Why? Because more than likely your opponent has ace high. Ace high wouldn't beat us, right? Why would we? There's not likely trips. So what are we losing to? I want to play as the opponent. He's got quads. Why wouldn't you just bet heavy with quads? I'm betting value. Right? Yeah, okay. So that's the best decision. When you got quads on the flop, you're betting value. The 7, again, I don't know. I think you make a big bet here, right? If I'm in a position, I think maybe you value bet. Maybe you don't go quite as big. I mean, you probably go all in. Okay, so you really can make any of those and be okay. So about 50% of the time, you just want to make that medium size. You're not getting beat by anything. I mean, yeah, you're literally not getting beat by anything. You know there's no possible straight. Why does it tell you straight 3.2? It's literally there's no possible straight. There's no possible straight. Why is it telling you that there's a chance of straight there? So 7s for the full house? Where's the straight? Top pair king 7, ace 7, 9. Okay, I'm kind of getting it, kind of not. Okay, now we've got tens with a king high board, ace high board, stuff like that. Easy check. Maybe a small bet. Most of the time you're checking that because the high cards are too big. Two pair, king high. If he's checking the board, more than likely he doesn't have anything. So I think a small bet would be okay there. Slightly bigger bet. Slightly bigger bet. Got it. Okay. So I'm getting there. I'm getting close. This is just inaccurate. Again, you want to make a slightly bigger bet, but small blind button. I think that okay. All in. Do you call? That's a fold. Okay. Ace queen. We hit our queen. Pair queens. Ace high. This is an easy like medium. We could probably small bet. We could check for value. We could check for value. I don't think that it's important to check for value in a situation like this because he's gone a little further. Maybe he has a jack, but you don't want to scare him. So I think a smaller bet would be okay. Okay. Or slightly bigger than small bet. But yeah, I think the check's okay. A bet there for a little bit of value because you want him to call. He should call. He does call. The 6 doesn't do anything for him, so I think a smaller bet. Okay, it's probably not the worst decision in the world. So bigger bet. So that's okay. I'd rather make a slightly smaller bet. And again, this is also determining that your opponents are playing perfect GTO, perfect like mathematical formula. And most of the time they're just not. And this is like, again, this is just showing the small blinds ranges. So again, he's probably going to have, just some of these higher, ranges anyway. He's playing pretty tight. Most of your opponents are not going to be playing this tight. So I wish you could adjust how much you give your opponents. Because again, in the smaller blinds or in the smaller stakes, most people are going to be playing a little bit looser. And most of these guys are playing. 6s with 2 pair ace high in the button. This is probably well, you got to think, what could your opponent possibly have? And he could have a pair. I think in a situation like this, I'm checking, yeah. Because we just don't know. The 3, I think that's an easy call. And that's pretty close to right. So we're playing pretty good so far. Ace 4, you have ace high board. Nothing there. Turn comes out. He checks. You check. Always. That's a blunder to check. Why is that a blunder to check? Let's see. Gut shot. Okay, so like 8. Okay, 7, 8. If he has 9, 10. So I guess you're betting to see what could come out of that. Again, it seems like I got to figure out exactly how this area lines up. I don't know why you bet there. I guess you're betting to see if he continues. But you land the ace. So if he has a straight draw, which is possible. Again, this is also going to help you learn and really spend some time looking at the board. I think it's somewhat unlikely that he has 9, 10. But now you got to be worried about the flush as well. I think you go for 14.5. I think 20 is a little bit high, but 14.5, 20, or 8. I think 14.8 is probably a little bit better. And it just is saying that it doesn't matter. So we beat him off 9-8. Pair of eights. Eights, you're always checking. We got to be worried about the flush draw. So I think you check there. Threes. I also think that you could probably go full hand here. Make it a little bit better. And again, we're just playing different positions, seeing how things look. Pair of threes, easy check. Small bet maybe. Most of the time you're just checking up. With the king, you're always checking. Ace queen. Doesn't hit him. I think a small bet's probably okay in that position. He calls, you get a jack. Two pair, ace high, jacks. I think that a smaller bet would be okay. No, always a check. Okay. Ace, jack with a queen. Check. Easy. There's nothing on that board. A 9 for 20. That's an easy fold. Ace, jack again. Ace high with sevens. That's an easy check. Two pair. All in. Easy fold. Okay, so we got about an 84%, which was pretty lit, to be honest. Again, you can play again. We had a couple of big mistakes, only 8 bad moves, 32 good moves. That's exciting. I'm excited to continue to practice, to learn, and to see. And I'll probably be doing a lot more practicing offline, trying to understand why things are certain ways. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy episode 1. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys again. Like I said, tomorrow. Every single day we're posting. Next 30 days.